Governance is really about doing things well. That sounds a bit simple. It's much more complicated than that. But at the end of the day, that's what it's about. You know? It's about getting things done and doing them well. Good governance in an Indigenous context is about running your organisation well, making decisions, getting them carried out, having plans, having a vision, valuing things, showing leadership. These are all elements of good governance.
But the question that everybody asks is, what makes Girringun so unique? Why is it so successful? And there's a lot of reasons why that's happened. But one of the main ones that I always refer to is that we've got our cultural and spiritual foundations down. And I think that's crucially important, and that is the backbone of the whole organisation.
Our board, principally based on the community, and we see it. We see a wealth in that they bring a knowledge of the community. They know exactly what the needs of the community are.
The original RPA we had in the Wiluna area, we had no representative, so they was more like dictating to us, and we actually went for the stronger people in the community, the ones that would speak up and have a voice and all come together, because before we was a very divided community, but now since we've been working together, we're a more stronger group.
What we talk about in terms of community control, it's hard to measure. So when we talk about governance, we can tick boxes, and it's often compliance stuff, or it's, it might be strategic planning and other really important business processes. But for us, that's kind of the Western side of governance. Then for community control governance, it is about feelings and about how people feel when they walk into a clinic or walk into a program, or when they attend a school program like Deadly Choices, and how those kids feel when they graduate.
One of the lack is governance training. I've done some governance training, but I think I don't know everything. The Indigenous Governance Institute that we've heard about throughout the workshops and the conference. I think to actually have that set up would be really valuable to the majority of the boards that are Indigenous boards and do consist of Indigenous members. So,
just supports families in the community and let the person help their own family within the community.
What we've learned coming here is that actually we do good governance, and it's about responding to community, and it's about creating a respectful space where community have a say in what happens, and people feel good about the leadership of what we're doing. And something that really resonated with me today was this idea of Aboriginal people have been doing good governance for 60,000 years or more. It was like, of course. and I guess that's what we've been lucky enough to have elders around to tap into, is that kind of knowledge that sits, deep within them about how you empower young people and how you create a respectful space.